everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Chandana Banerjee, and today I'm very excited to show you the cover of my upcoming ebook. And let me just give you a sneak peek here. This is my new ebook, and it is called The Queen of the At Home Lifestyle, a gal's guide to working from home, homemaking, and homeschooling. So before I start with the video, let me just tell you a little bit about myself. I'm an indie author, which means that I'm a self-published author, and this is my second ebook. The first book I wrote and published last year in 2019, in Feb 2019, and it is called The Work at Home Military Wife, and it is like a whole guide of the A to Z of how a military wife, especially in the Indian subcontinent, can create a whole career, a pack and carry, work at home career around her own talents, passions, and dreams, and how she can actually keep growing that business even when she goes from one place to another, one remote military base to another. I'm also a writer, blogger, artist, a micro business coach for women, and a health coach. I'm also a military wife and a homeschooling mom. So, back to today's topic, which is my new book, The Queen of the At Home Lifestyle. So, I started writing this book as a challenge in April this year when NaNoWriMo has its April Writing Challenge. And I finished it within that month. And the reason, the topic of my book, The Queen of the At Home Lifestyle, was inspired by the current situation in the lockdown when people couldn't move out of their houses, and it was causing a lot of issues and problems and stress within a lot of people because they couldn't step out of the house. So everybody was working at home, homeschooling their kids at home, spending their leisure hours at home. And because many of us are used to stepping out and going, seeking our entertainment outside, working in offices, sending our kids to school. So this whole change was too much at that time. Now I have been living a very at-home life for the past 14 years. When I got married to my husband, who's a FS officer, I started working from home from very remote areas, and it wasn't easy at first, but I kind of started getting the hang of it as I did more of it. And then when my son was born, and when my son was growing up, I started homeschooling him. So, homeschooling and working from home has have been the two main pillars of our family life. And also because we're in such a remote area, all the leisure that we do, our entertainment, the entertaining, all of it happens within our home. So, if I am a total homebody, I enjoy being at home. And really, there's nothing more I love than hanging out at home with my family, doing the things I love. But I also get it that for many of you, being at home every day for all the facets of life can get stressful. And this book has been written with the intention of helping, of inspiring, of empowering women who are staying at home now and trying to juggle many plates or many roles currently. So whether you are a military wife who stays at home right now, or whether you are a professional who has to stay work from home currently, or whatever situation you're, or whether you've opted to homeschool in the long run, whatever situation in life you might be currently, if home is where you're spending a lot of time, this little book has three sections. One is working from home, where I talk about how you can launch a work from home self-employed career and how you can manage your time better so that all the different distractions which come in when you're working from home, you can actually take it in your stride and still find time for your work and for your dreams. And there is another section in this which is called homemaking, where I talk about things that I've been learning. In fact, I've learned recently also all the tips, techniques, rituals, and rhythms that we can incorporate in our homemaking so that we can add more joy in our home. At the same time, we can use our homemaking techniques to boost our work from home life and our homeschooling routine. This was actually an eye opener for me as well, I used to put a lot of focus on working from home and homeschooling, but I didn't really put too much of thought on homemaking. But I've been reading a lot of good blogs online, going to YouTube channels where a lot of homemakers have been sharing their own tips. And I've been especially inspired by this indie author called Kate Singh. She writes mostly about homemaking and frugal living, but her homemaking techniques have really inspired me. She talks about how she runs her home as a bed and breakfast resort, and it is not about living a very opulent life, but it is all about using your routines and simple things to add more energy and joy to your home, and thus streamlining the whole process so you have time for everything else. So the homemaking section is all about that. And then the last section is about homeschooling, where I talk about how, some of the questions you might want to consider if you're thinking of homeschooling in the long run. I also share a few activities and tips that you can use to homeschool, whether you're homeschooling just temporarily during lockdown or whether you're thinking of homeschooling in the long run. So I really hope that this book helps you in this phase during this lockdown, and also later when if you choose to be a homebody, or if you lead a lot of your time and your life inside the walls of your home. So let me show you the book again. The cover, let's see. This is how it is. This is how the book is. It's an ebook. So I am releasing this on Kindle on Amazon. And the day I release this ebook, I'm going to offer it on some really fabulous discounts. So if you would like to pick up a copy of it or at a very, very pocket friendly price, then please subscribe to my blog. I'm leaving the link below. Please subscribe to the blog so you know that this is the day when this book is at this discounted price and you can grab it quickly. And I hope that when you read this book, if you download it, if you buy it, do take a picture of it and tag me on Instagram. My Instagram handle is at the rate Chandana Milspo. I'm mentioning it below. Okay. So thank you for watching this video, and thank you for being part of this YouTube community with me. Now, if you're not yet part of my community, please do subscribe to my blog and join us. And I also have a online community on Facebook. I'm going to leave the link below. If you're on Facebook and you want to join our tribe, do click on the link and send a request to sign up for the community. Okay. And do like this video and share it with friends whom you think will enjoy this book. And I will see you in my next video. Till then, bye.